me for things I did 10 years ago. That's okay. I'm used to it. Like I said, if I don't get canceled every couple months, I'm like, oh, does the internet even still care? It looks like they do, which is cool. Appreciate the new followers here. Damn. Don't act innocent. I'm not acting innocent. Like this is the most clout I've gotten from literally nothing. Like I used to troll for attention, whether it was good or bad. Like I just loved trolling. And this was just so crazy that I just like literally reacted. I was like, oh, their attitude kind of sucks. It's not like the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if like someone comments on the most famous, she's like the most famous person on social media right now. So many people comment on it, and I'm just like, I did, and I guess, but I'm a really easy scapegoat. Like I said before, I'm an easy target. Like I'm easy to like pile the hate on because like I'm Trisha Paytas. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's totally fine. I was getting a little too much love. Once I started getting too much love on TikTok, I was like, oh, let's stir it up. And I didn't have to do that. James said he flagged all my videos for like hate speech and bullying, but his is like still up, falsely accusing me of doing blackface. I've never done blackface, ever. I was really tan. I was on a show called My Strange Addiction where I would tan literally 3 times a day, and I was really, my complexion was dark, but it was never blackface. And then I want to address the JoJo Siwa thing because a lot of people are like, because, you know, point blank period, James, he also said I called him a groomer. I didn't. Grooming is totally different than predatory behavior. Adults hanging out with a minor is suspicious. Grooming is different. Because a lot of people are like, he's a gay man. What would he want with a girl? That has nothing to do with straight or gay. It's just, it's scary behavior. And I do feel James is a victim when that happened to him with Tati becoming friends with his family and stuff like that. It's just not, it's not a friendship. It's not a relationship that's respected in my eyes. But okay, back to my, so someone's like, you did a video of JoJo Siwa, and they're absolutely right. I did do a video of JoJo Siwa when she was like 15, and it felt so weird. I felt so uncomfortable, truly, because her parents weren't home. And this is nothing against JoJo or her parents, and a lot of these kids probably grow up fast now because of social media and entertainment and stuff. But that was it. It was one and done. She invited me and Jason, my boyfriend at the time, to New Year's Eve, and Jason's like, I want to go with JoJo. We had our other plans with adult friends, and I was like, I feel kind of weird hanging out with a 16-year-old, even if her family, or 15-year-old at the time, even if her family's there, it feels weird, and I didn't go. And I have a video up on my YouTube channel from New Year's Day 2019 or something, or right after that, of why, or no, 2018, of why I was alone on New Year's Eve, and I said, Jason decided to go with JoJo Siwa, who was 15 years old. And yes, it was with her family, but it just felt very inappropriate to me. Family there or not, it feels, it's weird because, you know, and I thought that was extremely, again, I'm someone who comes from childhood trauma. I'm someone who comes from a child being friends with someone who seemed completely unassuming, unexpected, and really, really bad things happened to me. And I blocked so much of it out. I blacked out so much of it in my life. And only recently, through some intense therapy, have I really kind of remembered a lot of it and the details of it, which, and this has been a couple years of therapy, but that's why I'm so adamant, no matter how much people say something's innocent, and maybe it is, 98% of the time it is innocent, but for that 2% of the time where it's not innocent, or where something crosses line, you're at 2 different stages. An underdeveloped mind under the age of 18 is so different than someone at 21, is so different than adults. You know what I mean? Like that age and older. People want to be like, okay, well, Jason was 15 years older than you. I was 29. I wasn't a minor. There's some big differences there. Even 24 to 17, that's a big difference. 30 and 45, if you think it's gross, that's one thing, but it's not. I'm developed. I've gone through shit in my life, you know? Canceled. I'll take it. This might be the easiest cancellation I've gotten, because cancellation just always, especially for such a big influencers, damn. I wasn't even baiting James, but okay. They don't call me Trish like fish for nothing. I'm just, where's the hook, line, and sinker? Maybe I'd be the fisherman in that scenario. I don't freaking know. What about you saying the N-word again? I said it in a song. Totally fine. I'll take accountability for it. I'll always apologize. I apologize for saying it before. I'll apologize again. Saying the N-word is gross and tacky. It shows ignorant mind, educated minds, and I've definitely grown from it and would never say it again. It's absolutely disgusting. And if people want to keep holding that against me, okay, so be it. There's nothing I can do to change that. Just like in 10 years, there's nothing James is going to be able to do from people questioning his friendships with underage kids. Why do you support Trump? I did not vote for Trump. I've said it numerous times. I voted for Biden. I'm not even a registered Republican. I'm registered as independent. Somebody Trump. I mean, I'm sure these are just, I mean, I understand it's just kids. I'm 32, which I'm cool. I'm fine to be in the position to be like, okay, these are people just uneducated, defensive. It's defensive. And I know that. Like when I was at age 2, I was a hothead and I was defensive. And if anybody said anything even remotely offensive to me, I'd go on the defense for sure. I was the biggest hothead. But you should pick your battles. I'm a peon, right? Like to them. As far as like followers and stuff like that, like I'm nowhere near their status. So for me, it would be like me going after a drama channel with like 30,000 views a video, 300,000. It doesn't make sense because you can't stop people from talking about you when you're a public figure. You can't. And to call one person out is literally just giving them attention. Look, I really didn't want this kind of attention for it. It's happening, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Because this is so silly. There's some things I've gotten canceled for, whatever, that are really serious topics that I had to like really take to heart and like learn and grow and have pain from. But this is like, don't react to Charli D'Amelio being ungrateful. Okay. I won't do it again. And the way the D'Amelios are handling it, like the dad and stuff, just basically just laughing with Dixie, just like mocking and making light of it is it's, I guess it's their way of handling with it, but it is, I mean, it just goes to show it's not that deep. They don't care. People just looking for reasons to cancel me, but I'm going to. Hi, clown. Clowny clown. You know nothing of what happened. What happened with what? I do edit a video. Don't send haters. We're here for you, and I hope you know how much you mean to your fans. Thank you. Face it, you're a bad person. Now go cry to your mommy. Story of my life. James popped though. He did. Damn, sass queen. I shall never go against James Charles again. I just end up losing. I'm a clown. Thanks for all these gifts. I don't know what they mean, but thank you. She's gonna get canceled. True. James said he voted for Trump 4 years ago. Never voted before this election. He's grossly misinformed, but that's okay. Trisha, you're the best ever. Thank you. A nice comment. Thanks for the disco ball. I don't know what that means either, but I appreciate it. Okay. You're so wrong. James is like a leech of fame for whatever is hot at the... Yeah, I mean, he was lucky he got with Charli, that link up. He needed it. Good for him. Nothing wrong with riding the waves I have, Gotta ride those waves when they come along. That's so blue cap. What does that mean? What am I so wrong? James is friends with the whole D'Amelio family, not Charli. Yeah, well, that's what my abuser said about being friends with me. He has friends with my family. That's what Tati said about James. I was friends with his family. It's a way to hide the fact that you want to be friends with a minor. I didn't attack James at all. James subtweeted me, and I was like, okay. You can never get canceled. I truly believe no one can get canceled unless they cancel themselves. Truly, like, if I leave the internet, then I'm canceled. I'll make TikToks for one person. If one person watches, hey, if my mom's watching me, if Moses is watching me, if my sister's watching me, I'll make TikToks for them, you know what I mean? And then I won't be canceled. Maybe less popular, maybe less viewed. You're making fun of them and being sarcastic because you know you're wrong. Possibly. I think you hit the nail on the head. Stop the girls. Clown. Let's go to Taco Bell. Oh my God, Taco Bell sounds...